fucking did it, y'all. Oh, I shouldn't be. I shouldn't say that. My bad. My bad. We did it, y'all. We did it, bro. What up, Joe? Welcome back to the channel, man. The Detroit Lions have just beaten the Baltimore Ravens. Oh my God, I'm so excited, bro. You don't understand how happy I am. You don't understand, bro. Like, dang, we just beat them, bro. Look me in my eyes, bro. We just beat them, bro. Look. Absolute masterclass. Best game I've seen in this season so far. The end was a letdown. I mean, yeah, they came back within a touchdown, but you already knew what the outcome was. You knew what it was. The Detroit Lions just put up a masterclass against Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Yes! Man, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. But man, let's talk about the game, honestly. Honestly, it was a great game. I'm honestly very surprised how it turned out because our linebackers played perfectly. We were able to contain the run. Bro, do y'all even realize Derrick Henry, I don't even think ran for 70 yards? And Aiden Hutchinson got up because one of my homeboys was oh, you gotta be high and tight. You gotta be high and tight. Man, look. High and tight. Derrick Henry was high and tight. But Aiden Hutchinson punched that ball out. It was perfect. It was honestly perfect. It was honestly perfect. Hold on. Let me see. One sec. Alright, cool. But it was perfect. It was perfect. You know what I'm saying? So Aiden Hutchinson did it. You know, he was getting sacks. Muhammad was getting sacks. So he's looking like he's going to be a really good player for our team. He's going to get minutes. He's going to continue to get minutes. He's going to get significant minutes. He's a great guy. I like Muhammad. You saw it last season. I just honestly believe that it was great. You know, we were able to contain the run. We were able to keep Lamar from running out of the pocket like he usually does. Yes, Rashad Bateman got some over the middle passes. Terry and Arnold, hey man, I'm not liking what I'm seeing out of him for real. He keeps letting up too much stuff. And apparently Jameson Williams' brother is talking mess about TA on social media. So we're going to have to see what that's about. You know, hopefully they can squash all that mess because that's not what we need. We do not need that type of mess right now. But I'm happy. I'm excited. You know, Jahmyr Gibbs didn't get the... See, the thing I'm noticing with Jahmyr and David Montgomery, the beauty of Jahmyr and David, Jahmyr is so fast that when he hits that hole, he's hitting the hole before the blockers can get to their spots to where they need to be. Whereas David, he's able to just sit and let it develop, and then it's like, okay, I'm going to hit this hole, then I'm going to go behind this blocker and this blocker, and that's how he's able to operate, and he's got that power with it. So I can appreciate it. Jahmyr Gibbs, I would have liked, you know what I'm saying, for him to go crazier, but it is what it is. I'm happy with the way the game turned out. That's exactly why you see we have a two-headed monster at running back. Jameson Williams, I would have loved to see more out of him, but you know how that goes. So it is what it is. I think he only got 2 receptions again. Ironically, I need more out of Jameson. I want the game script to go more towards JMO, but it is what it is. And honestly, I just feel like this was a beautiful game. I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy about this. You know, it was a great thing to see. Our offense was able to move the ball tremendously against that. Granted, they're a beat-up defense. They're missing Jair Alexander. They're missing Matabuke. They were missing Kyle Van Noy. So they're missing 3 very significant pieces on that defensive end for the Baltimore Ravens. But overall, great game. You know, I love Lamar. I hope Lamar and the Ravens can bounce back from that. You know, we'll see how that goes. I want to see this in the Super Bowl. I want to see Baltimore and the Lions in the Super Bowl because that was a great game, and I feel like it will be an amazing Super Bowl. I feel like that would be one of the best Super Bowls in recent memory if we get to have that this season. Sam Laporta, he's finally getting some run. You know what I'm saying? So it was really good to see, honestly. Um, we were really doing it. We really were having a great game. The refs kind of were screwing us a little bit here and there, but it wasn't too ticky tacky. It was just a couple of things that the refs messed up with the Lions, like the forward pass. It was clearly a forward pass. Um, yeah, so I'm not really necessarily worried about it. Refereeing was really good in this game. Um, yeah, I'm happy about it. Aiden Hutchinson, he's really getting back to form. So it was really good. But again, the Baltimore Ravens offensive line isn't even that great in the first place. But I'm not trying to downplay our guys. They had a great game. Offense, defense, special teams, we did pretty good. So there's things we got to clean up on tape. But I'm very excited. The Lions are 2-1. To me, that was our toughest game of the season. Um, either that or the Eagles. It just depends on what your preference is. But we still got the Eagles, in their home territory. So it is what it is. But make sure y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, bro. It was a great game, great night, great time for City. I'm about to go to work a happy man in the morning. I had to take a nap before when I get off of work, so that way I could be rested. And I'm not gonna be cranky when I get up tomorrow morning. So if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Catch you later. It's your boy Peas, Players Palace. See you later.